Welcome back, Koi mates. Taking advantage of a dry day. It's not so cold. It was cold first thing, but anyway, let me spin you around, show you what I'm doing. The blocks have arrived. I got just over 90 blocks. I've already made sorted out this base, and the paddling pool is up. Just pumping water out of the pond a minute, so I'm going to use the water that's in the pond. I'm going to put 2 of the filters there, and it should reach in, make it easy to. I got a drain up the top there, so I'll be able to clean the filters into the drain, and hopefully the fish will settle in here for however long it takes. This actually holds a shed full of water itself. I'm not sure what it holds, but there's a hell of a lot in there. You'll soon see now. So I'm thinking of moving the fish probably today as well. Let's just have a look at them. They are quite quiet. I don't like moving them in this cold weather, but I thought if I move them now before it gets colder in January, February, it'll be done then, so they'll be in there for a while. I think that'll be quite warm anyways. It's quite a big pool, and sides are quite thick in it. So yeah, so I'm going to try and work out how I'm going to get the filters to work in this a minute, so catch you in a bit. It seems all done exciting at the same time, taking things apart, so I'm going to pull this fish feeder off now, get that off for now, sort the float switch out, that can come off for now. I've moved all the rocks that I were keeping all the way down the side. I've moved all them, so they've gone for now. And I've started getting some of these chippings back out the way just to have a look at the ground. Not looking forward to getting them out, but it's got to be done. Catch you soon. It's starting to fill a bit now. I'm going to be able to put my nets across this anyway, so. But I have ordered a cover for this pool. I think it was only about 20 quid. I hope it fits. So that should go over it nicely. Obviously you'll be able to get a bit of air through it and make sure it's safe, but I'd rather have it covered. It's out of the way here anyway, there's no leaves and things, that they've all died down, so I think they'll be safe in there for a couple of months. Probably leave them in there then for a while. I don't want to disturb them again. I'll just keep doing water changes, and like I say, I'm thinking of just running 2 of my barrels on there. I'm going to keep one of them down there for test fit purposes, but I do think I got a couple of them barrels in work anyway, so I could bring one home for test fitting, but I think I'll just run the 2 for now. It's filling quicker than I thought. Taking a couple of inches off. Yeah, what I've done here, obviously I've just pulled the chippings back. What I'm thinking of doing, I may dig down a bit. I want to put a return going into the pond round about here somewhere, and I want the pipe work to be probably slightly underground or on the surface, and get the chip-ins over it so I can't see it. And I'm thinking of doing another return exactly the same up that end, so I'll have a return over there and a return by here. And with a window in the front, then it should, the circulation of the water, they do tend to hang around that, so I think that should work quite well. Still open for ideas and things at the moment, but yeah, that's what I thought there. I'll dig down, I'll put a hole through. I'm sure I can get, one of my mates will have a drill that will go through that block, and I can put a 1.5 inches through there. Draining these down now, guys. Give them a quick clean out, drain them down, and we'll move them. I got to work out my plumbing now. I'm going to get this to work up there off a pump. I'll get back to you on that when I've sussed it out. Hopefully I got enough fittings to be able to do it today. Luckily this time of year we're not feeding, so it won't hurt if they are off for a day or two. There'll be no ammonia there, or very little. Leave it a pig to move. Pretty heavy, you'd be surprised with that. It's probably about 60-70 litres of K1 in both, plus all the pipe work and things. It's surprising how hard they were to manhandle about. Anyway, they're on there now, so I just got to make some pipe work and get some wiring done to get this working. Still filling. At least the temperature is the same in there now as in the main pond, because the water is the same water, so I'm not so worried now about moving them across. Right, let's crack on. Just having a beer a minute. Bloody hard work doing all this. I'm going to get my drain into here, and I think I've got enough fittings to get this to work and run into the barrel, so that's where I'm at the moment. Just having a little sharp one, well deserved. Still light at the moment. It's 2 o'clock. Let's have a look at the water, still draining down. It's gone down about 1.5 foot there now. Let's have a little look. And that's about half full, so a bit more to go. Catch you in a bit, guys. Right, got some of them in the new temporary home. I tell you what, mind, I was absolutely impressed with some of these. When I was getting them out, they're much bigger when you've actually got them out in the net. And some of them are absolutely stunning. There's a Sankey down by here, one of my ones that I grew on from 2 years ago. Absolutely stunning, the quality on him when he's out, unbelievable. I think what I'm going to do, before I put them back in, I'm going to try and give them a bit of a measure, because they're bigger than I thought, some of these. So it's hard work catching them. Obviously I got the big net and then the sock. Now looking forward to trying to get Joe's out. He's going to be a bit of a handful. Anyway, let me crack on. Well, it's bare there now. I think I got everything. Can't see any more unless there's a tiny goldfish somewhere, but I can't see him. That lily root will still grow, although it's broken off. I think I'm going to these lilies. I'm going to have to put them in with it. I'm going to have to put them in with the fish. Unless I put them in a different, may put them in my old goldfish pond that I got. Right, let me crack on. Seems very weird now with that empty. It's been full for so many years. Looking forward to getting the stuff done though, in fairness. Still draining down. I think there's more water in here than I thought, mate. Because it's not even, there's another, it's not even on the shelf yet. There's a bit more water to go in here. So this is pretty much salted now. A little bit more and I'll be stopping it. Filter's all working. I got it turned off a minute. I'll switch it on a bit for you to have a look. I got the power on this a minute, just filling it up. Once it's full, I'll knock it on through. I did a hell of a job getting some of them out. This one I had off my dad. He's bloody huge. He's not that fat, but he's long as hell. I tell you what a nightmare he is in the net. He's diving in and out of it. The others were not too bad, but that one, he did not want to come out. I was thinking as well, I've never put salt in, and I'm not going to in my main pond, but I was thinking I could put some salt in with these just to make sure there's no parasites or anything on them. I've been keeping an eye on them the last few weeks. I haven't seen any flashing, so hopefully there isn't an issue anyway. But maybe a bit of salt wouldn't hurt while they're in the air. Let me know what you guys think. I could get a salt meter. I've got a big bag of salt, but I'd have to get a meter because I don't know the dose. I want to make sure I get it right. I'll put my lilies in the other small pond just to keep them safe, because I know the salt will kill them. Got my float switch in as well, just in case. And adjust that a little bit once it's full. Catch you in a bit, guys. There you go, guys. Filters are on, I got no leaks. Managed to get it fitted up okay with the bits I had, so well happy. Bottom drain is in there. Temp is just gone down to 4 degrees, but it was about 7 today when I moved them. It was 7 in the main pond, and obviously I used the same water. I was 7 in here then, so I think I'm glad I done this. I think the most stressful part this was getting them moved and making sure they're safe. They seem fine. Keep an eye on them the next couple of days. Be keeping a close eye on the water tests and cleaning of the filters, just down to 2, but obviously there's less volume of water in here. Shouldn't be any issues. I keep an eye on things and everything should be spot on. Once I get the cover that goes over the top, they may even be a little bit warmer in here with the cover on in the winter, you never know. So anyway, we'll see. Just my first stressful day out the way. Anyway guys, thanks for watching that. The build will be underway soon. Happy days. All the best.